Do you know the lyrics to that song are
I could look that up.
basically, you should look them up. They're basically a confession from a child who witnessed a murder where his grandfather killed his grandmother. But through this poor kid's trauma processing, he revisits the memory as if his grandma was run over by a reindeer carrying somebody's sled. You got the lyrics there, Chad?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
Let's see if I can't. If there's more here. Hang
There
on a
is,
second.
bro. The first one right there, grandma got run over by a reindeer. Okay,
I got it.
Highly implausible. Okay. Where was she coming from? Our
Walking
house.
from our house.
Okay.
On Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve. So we were the last people seen with her. Okay, then what?
You can't say there's no such thing as Santa.
How can you not say there's no such thing as Santa?
Well, her response to that was, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Yeah, her and Grandpa, or him and Grandpa, or whoever's singing it and their grandpa believe that Santa killed their grandma. Do you know how traumatic that must have been for that kid to process that his psyche just shut him down completely so that he really believes that Santa Claus killed his grandmother?
You're killing me, man.
Go to the next line, Chad. Hey, this is like a court case. Please, next line.
Okay, all right. She'd been drinking too much eggnog.
Whoa. Now we're victim shaming.
Yeah. And we begged her not to go.
Oh, my gosh. So now not only are they putting the blame for being murdered, brutally murdered, on this woman's drinking, but they're actually elevating themselves to being reluctant heroes because they begged her not to leave. Okay. What's the next line?
Then the next line is, but she forgot her medication. And she staggered out the door into the snow.
What? So they just let her? Your grandmother just staggered out into the snow.
I can't understand why anybody would allow that to happen to their grandparents like that.
Okay, then what's the next lyric? I'm dying.
All right. When we found her Christmas morning.
Oh my God.
At the scene of the attack, she had hoof prints on her forehead and incriminating claws marks on her back.
Holy shit. Hold on. So they're saying that the woman wandered off, drunk off her medication, into the snow, and they just let her. And they didn't look for her until the next morning.
How does that happen?
Okay.
You wouldn't let that happen to your grandma, would you?
There has to be some more clues.
All right. Some more clues.
Okay.
Well, actually, there's the next line is Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Day or Christmas Eve.
Oh, how's this?
You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for Grandpa and me, we believe. Now, here's the part though that kind of gets a little bit twisted. It says, "Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's taking this so well."
Oh yeah, I bet he's taking it pretty well.
Yeah.
Didn't sound like he liked Grandma that much. He didn't even follow her after she left the house in the snow. Okay, so Grandpa's taking it well.
Grandpa's taking it well. See him there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. Yeah, right?
Grandpa's cool. He's just getting drunk and playing cards.
He doesn't even miss her. What's going on with that?
I'm so proud of Grandpa. I bet. Okay, what's next?
It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the families dressed in black.
Okay, the family's dressed in black.
I do that at every holiday, though, man. I mean,
yeah, right. Okay, what's the next line?
And we just can't help but wonder, should we open up her gifts or send them back?
Whoa. What?
I'm telling you, man.
How long could Grandma have been dead and they're already just...
Dude, the next part is even worse.
No, impossible.
It is, man. Now the goose is on the table.
Okay.
And the pudding made of fig, and the blue and silver candles that would have just matched the hair on Grandma's wig. Right? Would have been perfect if Grandma had been there.
Now they're stinging on her?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're just having the party. They're having a feast without even taking her into consideration. She did disappear after all. I mean, I can't.
Stinging on her wig.
It's unbelievable, man. Did they steal her wig? I don't know. Maybe
no,
they did.
They're making fun of
Somebody
it.
Somebody stole mine.
They're making fun of it. They're like, oh, those candles would have matched Grandma's wig.
Oh, the nerve. The audacity. Unbelievable.
How old is that confession?
I don't know. It's ancient, man.
I mean, nobody's even cared. Nobody until I came around does enough critical thinking to maybe consider the lyrics. They're just like, oh, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. That's weird.
It is. How did that become a freaking Christmas song? That's what I want to know.
Oh, that's horrible.
Somebody has a morbid sense of humor, Jesse. That's all I've got to say about that.
That's the posthumous confession. That's what are they called? A cold case. That's a cold case Christmas.
Are you going to put that person in Christmas Carol fucking jail, dude? Is that what's going to happen next?
Christmas Carol custody, at least.
All right.
Hold on. It looked like claw marks on her forehead and scratches on the back of her head.
They said claws, like as in Santa Claus. So they put it on Santa too, you know. And at the end of it, this is where the conspiracy goes, man.
There's more
to the end of this. Just check this out. Better watch out for yourselves. They should never give license to a man who drives a sleigh and plays with elves. Come on now.
Watch out for myself in case I stumble off into the snow after getting an argument with my husband and not on my medication and drunk on eggnog. I'll make sure to be careful of that. So Grandpa follows her out the house, clubs her over the head, leaves her in the snow, and this poor kid grows up to be songwriting age and pins a confession.
Well, is it a confession by him, or is it a confession about Grandpa, or did Santa Claus really do that shit, man? That's what I'm kind of wondering about.
Well, there's only two people in the world who could go to court and argue that Santa Claus did that, and they're both working for the president right now. One is Rudy Giuliani could totally go into court right now and argue that. It wasn't the president, it was Santa Claus and his reindeer that did it with a straight face. And then the other person will be that lady that's kind of Rudy's attorney, that one weird lady.
Fucking
do you know that song, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer?
I probably could pick it out, but
it
wouldn't be very good at this point.
Man, go ahead and give it a try.
Grandma got run. Wait. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Yeah, man. Give me the beatbox, man. What the fuck?
I won't do that.
Oh wait, hang on a second. I can't see the start of the song. I mean, you're a better recollector of the evidence in writing than I am.
Grandma got like killed by the landlord.
There it is.
You got
Walking home from our house Christmas Eve.
it?
You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but for me and Grandpa, we believe.